The government is soon constructing a road from Nairobi to Mau Summit, a distance of 175 kilometers, which will be a toll station road. Now let us try to understand in a simplified manner everything concerning such a road. Let us start this way. Why should the government construct a road and place toll there? Well, the government constructs road everywhere, every time. And when the government constructs the road, it constructs the road from the budget, from your pocket, from your taxes. That is why it will come up with stories such as, don't eat bread because it will bring diabetes. So, roads are needed, but the government has to pay for it. What does the government do? The government can give out certain roads to be constructed by private companies. In normal cases, either the government, directly through the Ministry of Works, or they send out tenders to private companies to construct a road from point A to point B. After constructing the road from point A to point B, the government pays that company and the company moves out. But in such a case, there are roads which are recognized. Mostly, these are roads that are usually heavily used. Because if you tell a private company to construct a road from Isiolo to Mandera and tell them that they'll place toll stations on the way to recoup their money, very few companies will accept. So, heavy roads are used where the government allows a private company, and the government pays nothing. The government allows a private company, a road constructing company, to construct a road, let's say from Nairobi to Mau Summit. You construct the road. It is called a PPP, Public-Private Partnership, where a private individual or individuals, they construct a road using their own money, and then they maintain that road for a certain period of time. Like this case, I'm told it will be 30 years. So they construct that road and the government pays nothing. After constructing it, then throughout that period, they'll be collecting money for those who are using it. They'll collect money for that 30 years, and even during that 30 years, if there is a pothole or anything, then they will, from their own pockets, they will fill in the pothole. Mind you, a road constructed by the government through a company or something, once they have handed it over to the government, should there be a pothole, the government is supposed to go back to the Ministry of Finance to look for other money to fill in the pothole. But once the concession is given to a company, any slight whatever, it is for that company to use its own funds. And it is assumed that that period that they have agreed, whether they make money or not, then they will give it back to the public. So it is upon private companies to select roads that are profitable, that have very many vehicles. A question is, why don't we have a flyover like expressway from James Gishuru to the airport? Well, having a flyover from Nairobi to, let's say, Mau Summit, it will be very, very expensive. It will be very, very expensive. And if you look at the expressway that we have between James Gishuru and the airport, you'll find that Ni barabara. Oh, sorry. We have people from Eastern Central Africa. The road, the flyover from James Gichuru to the airport, if for those who have been to Nairobi, and I'm talking of the non-Kenyans, you'll find that it starts at the general area of Lavington, Gigiri, Muthaiga, and so on. So this is a way for these people to quickly dash to the airport. Now, if you place such a road, first of all, it will be very expensive. It's like building a bridge from Nairobi to Nakuru. It will spend more money. And how is it affected to an ordinary traffic? Yes, you may complain. First of all, ask yourself, you see, if the road was to be built using the government money, it means that even you, who uses your vehicle from Kenya Science to Ngong, you may even have never stepped in Nakuru in your life, but for the money that will be used in constructing will come from your pocket. This is a case where those people who are using are the ones who are paying for it. We have strategic roads like Isiolo to Mandera. That one the government must pay because it has to develop all places. But then we find a place like between Nairobi and Nakuru. Those who are using it pay for it. If you stay in other places and you have never even been to, like the example I've given, Kenya Science up to Ngong, why should you pay for that road? And then the question comes, what benefit are the road users will get? One thing, you find that the roads will not have potholes. If you drive a vehicle and a pothole comes out of nowhere, you bump into a pothole, you'll have found that you use a lot of money in repair, more than what you'll have used what you'll have used in paying toll. With a toll station, you are guaranteed there will be no pothole. Again, you'll find that, okay, it has been said it is 175 kilometers, but it is more than 175 kilometers. Because from Mau Summit up to Nairobi. Now Nairobi, whenever you are and you find that they say Nairobi so many kilometers, it is not just Nairobi, it is the GPO. There is a funny stone next to GPO. If you look at my past recordings, there is a recording that is called the Embankment of Nairobi. You'll see that stone. So it is from that place to Mau Summit. But you'll find that between GPO all the way to past Kino, we already have highways already. And then in Nakuru, between I think between Lanet all the way to past Everready to a place called Soilo and Gata place, I think we have a highway. So it is collection of all that place that has not already been made a highway. You'll find that if you're driving your own vehicle, because a small vehicle you're supposed to pay 600 for the use of the road from Nairobi to Mau Summit. It is calculated, if you see the free highway, the expressway, you'll find that it is calculated such that a person entering Mau Summit and departing at Nakuru city does not pay the same as some. But I'm talking of somebody who is leaving Nairobi all the way to Mau Summit. You'll find that because of the traffic jam and whatever, the slow movement, that you use a lot of money on fuel. You have seen how much fuel is used in a traffic jam. So that one will be reduced, and also what will be reduced is what we call time. Time will be reduced such that from Nairobi to Mau Summit, maybe you take 4 hours, but now you'll find that you'll be taking 2.5 hours. What will happen to the 1.5 hours that you will have saved? So there's a lot of things that are saving, and if I had power, or if anybody could hear me, I would have recommended that Nairobi to Marwa, that is 1. Nairobi to Voi, that is 2. Nairobi to Mau Summit, all be made that toll routes. That one, I think the country can go on well and proper. Thank you.